Hi, welcome to Kizzy's Tarot Readings. Today we're going to do a 3-card spread for relationships. You see these are backwards. Please take no mind. There's a reason. I want them to stay as fresh for as long as possible. We will be covering past, present, future concerning the relationship, that you have. Your current relationship, your future in that relationship, and what maybe your past relationships were like. So, regarding relationships, it's kind of like a past, present, future. Alright, so, past, present, future. Tower's upside down. Maybe the tower moment already happened. So usually when we see the tower, when it's this way, things are about to hit the fan. But it looks like they already hit the fan. Maybe you're coming out of that crisis. Alright. So we have the Six of Roses. Six of Roses is I choose. Okay. And with that we have one. So I choose victory. I choose my partners. I choose the relationships I have. I choose what type of partner I'm going to be with. That was in the past. Okay? You chose those partners. So there was a reason why you were with them. With here we see the present, and there's frustration. There's a Seven of Gems. You're taking a positive path. Okay? And maybe coming out of some frustration. Okay? So the path you're on was frustrating. It's probably a more positive path now, not so much frustration. However, there might have been a tower moment here, and let me just double check something before I confirm with these other cards. Why not? Six of Cups, Seven of Gems. I just want to double check with that Seven of Gems and the frustration that you felt. Or maybe there is a current situation regarding frustration. More hard work is needed before you see results. Frustration may get the better of you when you try to cope with feelings of impotence and ingratitude in a relationship. You may think you can't accomplish enough with the resources you have. Confusion about responsibilities can cause problems. Promises may get broken. Money or work problems can put true love on hold for a while. Someone may have double standards. He or she can dish it out but can't take it. Be careful not to rush into an affair. A frustrated person you care about may get into an impractical or unrealistic romance. So with this, it looks like you are more victorious in your past than you are currently. So something happened in between here to throw off your vibration, your energy, the way you date, the way you try to find a partner. Okay? And with this frustration may come a crisis, but usually when you see the tower upside down, I believe the crisis is over. Lack of progress or hope, or maybe just plain boredom is seriously threatening your love life. So maybe things have gone stale. It can also symbolize that one of you may feel so desperate about something you're willing to upset everyone and everything in it to end your crisis. Okay? Which is considered very selfish behavior. If it's going to upset everyone in your path and everyone in their path, maybe it's not the right time to have this relationship or to make it known. Right? Any problems you find yourself experiencing regarding the question you've asked may be the result of you or your love interest lingering psychological problems. So there may be some psychological problems going on here. It may be that you have to do things in a different way. Maybe you have to shake up your normal routine. It's not completely bad because it's already toppled. It's already fallen. It's in the lake here, there's nothing you could do about this situation. Okay, I think that it's all, even though it's forthcoming, it's kind of already crumbled to its furthest distance. It's just be careful that you don't upset everybody with announcements or craziness or things that you want to do that might upset everyone in your path. Okay? Now's not the time. Maybe at another time. Let's confirm this. Okay? Let's try to confirm this Tower, this Six of Roses, this Seven of Gems. Let's confirm it with these cards here to see if there's anything more it wants you to know about the past, present, and future. Past. Six again. Present. Future. You have to make some changes. Alright? Because otherwise this is going to be the effect. Alright. 6, 7. Mental path of work. Social life. Success. Yeah, no success there. It's upside down. So, let's consult this just real quick. 6 of Swords. Swords always cut. Swords always bleed. Right here they're in the reverse. That's usually not so bad here. But we'll see. We'll see. Don't be sad I consult the book. It does help. Okay, you want me to be on point, right? So we have relief and tenacity. So this is all in the past. There's nothing you could do about this anyway. But there was a battle probably with this person. You made peace with this outcome. You chose certain partners, maybe one over another. And now at this point, it got solved. Everything was solved. Victory. So I think it's funny. It does say you can snatch a shining victory from the jaws of defeat. So there was, a moment of victory where everything went fine and everything went good and you solved everything and now it's over. Right? You moved along into this, in which you had a little bit of frustration, maybe finding another partner that matched you, but it's not completely a bad card to have. Both of these symbolize here, both of these symbolize grounding and energy from the earth energy, gems, pentacles, money. Maybe there was a situation in which you're having a little frustration, having enough money to see your honey. And we have the Ten of Pentacles, which means change, okay? Major changes in finances, success, new wealth. So you should stop worrying about all that frustration, because all that frustration is going to go away. However, you do have something here that could upset the apple cart, and you really need to think about where you want to go with this situation that you're currently in. Do you want to sit there and take somebody down with you? Do you want to go down in flames? Okay? And you see here Wands is also there. Wands in the 7 position usually mean path. So your pathway, it's all upside down and topsy-turvy. Let's look a little bit into that real quick. What's your Wands, your Wands. Keywords, the last battle. So maybe you're rebattling somebody you were fighting before. Maybe it's over money. But everything's going to change for you. There's going to be a lot of success and wealth. There's loss through fear. So this has to do with battle. And this has to do with fear. So you're going to want to not be fearful. Okay, don't be fearful about things, especially when it comes to money. Here it's saying, when can I afford it? When do I have the time? When I get married? When I get divorced? And so on. Okay, it reminds us that this imaginary time may never come. And it's fear that's holding us back. Loss of opportunity, waste of talent, refusal to explore alternatives. And there may be an alternative to the tower that you're seeing here, but you're not seeing it because it's not something you would normally do. It's not something that you want to do necessarily, but it may be a solution to all of it. Okay. Advises taking action, seek support and encouragement, look for paths out of the dark forest. It is time to take responsibility and create a more interesting future for yourself. And it is the future card. So it is saying, you know, if you want an interesting future, you have to create it. And if you want certain things in your life, you have to go and grab them. And if this thing here is going to upset everybody and everyone, maybe now is not the time to have it, or you have to find another solution to go around it to have what you want on your path. Because at this point, if you take the path that you're leading onto in which you want to upset everybody, it's going to lead to emptiness. See the clouds, see the sky. That's all it's going to lead to. Murkiness. You're not going to get what you think you should get out of that. Even though it's not necessarily a bad thing. Tower is usually about change, and there's nothing wrong with change. And again, I think it's funny because it does talk about change. So yeah, change is usually for the Tower. Usually you have to destroy something in your path sometimes in order to clear it and make a new path. Okay? So now we're going to confirm some more here. Past, present, future. Okay. The letter is a sign of good tidings when near, and when touching indicates unexpected good fortune. And indeed, it did come before this, which is interesting. It came before you got this present point. So you may have gotten some good windfall. Maybe you got something in the mail. Maybe you got something dropped into your bank account, an unexpected good fortune. And that happened along the same time that you were battling this person and trying to get that person or that situation out of your life. Okay. Here we have flames on the hearth indicate good fortune and neutralizes the evil of near-lying unlucky cards and increases the value of lucky ones. So I would say that in your present time, you are fine. Whatever was in your past, leave it in your past. Whatever is in your future, try to make it good. Try to make good choices. Try not to upset everyone with news that really should be kept to yourself. Okay? And here, if you stay along the path that you want to sit there and go on, where you want to tell everyone about something in your life, or bring something in your life that is not really wanted, okay, you're going to be on this path. So you might want to carefully calculate where you're going to go from now. Okay. Here we say the mountains nearby indicate the presence of a mighty enemy. So this enemy is a strong person or a strong mountain to climb. Okay. The enemy might even be yourself. Because if you do things that you know you shouldn't do and upset everybody in your path, that mountain might never be gotten over. Alright, that's interesting because this is supposed to be a love reading, but apparently it's trying to take a turn into something that is about money. So maybe your money and your relationships are hand in hand. It's hard to say. But it's possible that the person that's in your past tries to come about again, causes all this confusion and crisis, and then you're stuck holding the bag. Okay? Try not to get in that situation. Alright, and here we're going to have a card that tells you maybe the ending of this scenario, okay, if you stay on this path. The heart, upside down. Somebody's heart may be broken. Usually this is, it's like a good thing. This is a marriage made in heaven, but maybe it's not the marriage for you right now. Okay? Again, it's reversed. They don't really talk about that in here. This is for fairy tales. I use them as happy and ever after endings, or not so happy after endings. And right now, it doesn't look so good, but let's see. Love, passion, attraction. In the Bulgarian story of Cinderella, aka Pepolyashka, the handsome prince sees a lovely young woman in a beautiful dress in church. Not knowing she is Pepolyashka, a mistreated stepdaughter, he is fascinated by her. So it's like Cinderella. He sees her 3 times, then goes looking for her lost shoe with her lost shoe. The attraction between the two is instant, but the connection didn't come so easily. Lucky for you, when heart shows up, a lover may be close at hand, especially if a card for another person is close. It can also point the way to something you are passionate about. Look for cards nearby to show you whom or what has your attention. Our Pepolyashka has her happily ever after because her prince didn't give up. You must seek your own love by leaving your heart's door open. This card says your partner can't be that far away, so keep your eyes open in your heart as well. Remember that you can also find passion in doing things that fulfill you. So it's possible that upsetting this thing may upset your relationship. Okay? So whatever it is you're thinking of doing, don't. If it's major, if it's bad, if it's something you know will displease, don't do it at this time. Okay? It's saying no. It might affect your finances actually, which is not normal. Unless it's you're announcing divorce. I don't know. Maybe somebody's terribly in love and you're not, or somebody will announce that. I'm not quite sure. So here we have more message cards. Okay. These I don't believe are upside down. Rebirth. No matter what happens, you can find new wings, rise from the past, accept positive change that is coming. So just accept the changes that are happening in your life. They're happening for a reason. Maybe they will pave a way for you to get to the relationship you want, but you have to accept them. And if something doesn't feel right, maybe it isn't right. Okay? We'll just leave that at that. Now we got romance deck here. And you notice there's 2 here. There's 2 phoenixes here. Not just 1, but 2. 2 together. Back to back. They got each other's back. They're ready to take on the world. Okay. Sorry, I just had to say that. That was just right there in my face. Okay. And tell me a message. Tell me a message. Oh, it's too many. Too many. Give me a message. Please, Source. One message. One message. One message for this person who is asking about their relationship and maybe needs to know more insight on the relationship. Seems complicated, whatever's going on. We'll do 2 because they're throwing themselves out and the other one was 3. Right? Free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. And you did have control. You were in control of everything. 6 of Roses said that you were choosing everything in your path. You were choosing to make these decisions that led you to now. Okay? More prosperity, more money, more power. Okay? More luck. Calling in your soulmate. Your prayers, affirmations, and realizations help bring you together. Okay? So you have to pray. Maybe do some meditation, affirmations. Think about who you really want in your life. Think about who makes you feel the best, who makes you feel good. This person, you can call them in. You can bring them into your life, but it all starts with you. You have to choose to do it. All right, we have a divine direction card here. I'm going to ask what does Source want me to know? What does Source want me to know about my relationships? What does Source want me to know about my relationships, past, present, future? Music, again, this comes up a lot, and I don't know why. Maybe it's something on it. No. But music is important, okay? Express yourself. So maybe it really is just saying express yourself. Maybe you're not doing that enough in the relationship that you have. Maybe you're not being romantic. Maybe you're not there for them. Maybe there's a distance. You see letters and stuff here. So Maybe there's a distance between you, or you're keeping a distance, and I don't know why that fell out, but we're going to take that because it's kind of weird that it did that. New beginning. A new adventure awaits. Embrace it and live your dreams passionately. Okay? So, a new adventure awaits you. And you just have to take it. Let me do one more thing for this here. Not necessarily that one. Yeah, let me do this. Because tell me more about this tower. Tell me more about this tower. Give me more information about this tower. Is this something that can be avoided? Can the Tower of Crisis be avoided? The pig, whether near or far, is an omen of phenomenal luck and a great abundance, high honors, and all ambition attained. So, you are lucky. You can avoid this tower if you want to. How can I avoid the tower? Sorry. I usually do these all for myself. But now they're for you. So how can I avoid the tower? How can you avoid the tower? Wine is the symbol of cheerfulness and gaiety. Maybe you should spend time with your friends. Spending time with your friends will help you realize who you are and help you make better decisions, because we all choose friends that are very much like us, and maybe that's something that you need to do, is spend more time with friends or even family. And celebrate your good fortunes. Maybe this will help avert a crisis. Tell me one more card. How do we avert this crisis? How do we avert this crisis that's coming upon us? Whoever this message is for, how shall this crisis be avoided? Is there anything that can be done to avoid this crisis that this person has in their romantic relationships, their partnerships? How can it all be avoided? Do you have anything more to say about this source? No, I don't want that many cards, please. Please, one card. No more than two. Oh, gosh. I'll get the one that went on the floor too. Children signify friendly disposition and gentleness. If there are children, if there are children in your life, spend more time with them, because they'll probably actually help you feel more lighthearted. The snake indicates enmity, and calamities, the degree of which is governed by the distance of the card from the person. So, calamity and calamities, the degree of which is governed. It can be put aside. It can be put behind you. This thing that would happen can be put behind you. I think it's interesting. It's next to this relationship card, though. Okay, so maybe you need to think about this relationship that you're in or will be in the future before you dive head first, because there's something not quite right with this relationship. There's something that will upset everybody in having this relationship. Okay, so that's your reading. I can't go on much further because I'm running out of time. I hope it was helpful to you, and that you take this new beginning and embrace it. If there comes a time when you have doubts, when there seems to be trouble ahead, and it seems like everybody will be upset about this one thing, this one person, this one that doesn't seem to fit into your life or fit into your relationship or fit into your dreams even, because it might be that they are money hungry, or maybe they plan to steal from you, or maybe they aren't as honest as you think they are. Okay, something is not quite right. There is a snake, so maybe they're not very honest, and they will upset everything. Maybe you should stay away. But you can call on your soulmate and take control. Take control of your life and listen to music, because it will help. And remember, accept this positive change here that you have now and run with that. Concentrate on you. Concentrate on your own rebirth. Don't worry about anybody else. I hope this was helpful. Have a great day. It's Kissy's Tarot Readings on Facebook. kisssplash.com for more information on how to find me and talk to me. And if you just want to get a reading, you can contact me, kisssplash@gmail.com. Love you all. Kisses. Bye-bye.